Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for watching today. We are going to take a look at Aries season and see what is in store for you. What can you expect, Libra? Take it how it resonates for you. Watch your other placements to get a full picture of your Aries season, and let's just dive in and see what wants to come out for you. I have a flipper here. I have the Three of Pentacles and I have the Four of Cups. So I feel like Libra, maybe you're coming out of a season of either in your life, in your work, or in a relationship where you are offering your energy, your love, your attention, your affection, and it's like it's the person you're dealing with is an emotionally unavailable person, or the situation that you find yourself in is not giving to you, where you're pouring in all of the effort, all of the energy, all of your emotion, like I was saying, and you're receiving maybe crumbs, it's not equal. It's kind of feels like you're being ignored. And what you truly want is you want partnership. You want equal reciprocity. You want somebody who has the same goals and the same standards and the same integrity and the same, goals and dreams that you have. You want someone to work with you, not against you. I feel like that's how you feel, is you feel like you are working with somebody who's working against you. Now that can be in a relationship, and it can be in a friendship, it can be siblings, it can be family, it can be work. So you let me know how this relates to you, and we will go ahead and dive in and see what Spirit has to say about this. I feel like you've been through one challenge after another recently in this situation, Libra, and it could be in your whole... I have to fix these cards. It could be in your whole life. It could be in your whole experience. You could be receiving this, like your whole life, the energy could be out of balance because maybe you find yourself over giving and under receiving in all areas of your life. Yeah, I've got the Two of Pentacles here. That's an out of balance situation. So you may be learning to stand in your power. You may be learning how to navigate this out of balance feeling, but I feel like what's going on here is, so this can be, like I said, either something you're moving out of already, this could be like something of a past energy, and what you're moving into is what we'll find out. But I feel like this is a decision on your part. We're in a big energy of change right now. We have the change of season. We have the change of, zodiac seasons. We have a full moon eclipse happening in just a few days from the time of recording this, and it's like there are major cycles closing, major chapters closing, and major cycles beginning. Everything that is not aligned with us anymore, it's like that's been being removed from our life, either by conscious choice or the universe coming in and doing it for us, which is less comfortable when the universe does it. But when the universe does it, it's because our intuition has been telling us and telling us and telling us and telling us, and we ignore and ignore and ignore. Maybe we're scared, maybe whatever, And so I feel like you may be at a crossroads right now to make that decision. Either that or you're already through it. So you tell me in the comments below which one you are. But I feel like this will resonate as past energy or a confirmation for you, just to let you know you've made the right decision if this is something you've moved through. But I'm feeling like I'm speaking to somebody who is at a crossroads right now with this card. This is your overall energy. It's like, do I make a decision to let go of what is not serving me, let go of what is not feeding me, let go of what is not giving to me when I'm giving to it? That's kind of been a theme I'm noticing in all the zodiacs in the readings right now in this series that I'm doing, is really there's several of you that are really making a decision to stop feeding energy, emotion, effort into things that don't feed you or that don't reciprocate, you know? So maybe all of your placements in your zodiac are the ones that I'm talking about, but there's a lot so far. It seems to be the theme. Carrying burdens that are no longer yours to carry. If you're the one that is holding everybody up, if you're the one that's carrying the burden for everybody else, if you're the one that is over giving, overextending yourself, people pleasing, giving all of your attention, all of your energy, all of you, you're tired. You're exhausted, in fact. You may be even noticing health issues coming up because there's something out of balance here. This is not a balanced situation. And so it's time for you to lay down the burdens. It's time for you to lay down the heaviness. It's time for you to lay down this energy of having to do everything and be everything and receive nothing in return or very little, right? And it's time for you to receive. Yeah, look, I've got the breakthrough here. We're putting down the burden. We're closing this chapter. We're saying no more. We're laying down the law with that Ace of Swords. We're laying down the law and we're going in a brand new direction. For some of you, this is going to mean leaving a situation that you've been tied to for a long time. And it could be a comfort zone, something that it may be a crutch. Because I've got the Devil card here and I've got the Fool. It's time for you. It's time for you to embark on a new chapter where you're the one that's receiving. You're not the one that's giving all the time. You know what? Sometimes overgiving is a little bit of a form of addiction. And you may think that you have to do all the things in order to receive love, or in order to receive attention, or in order to receive validation. And that's something that has come from your childhood, or some past experience that taught you that you needed to do that, but it's not true. And so it's like the universe is coming in and saying, okay, it's time to let that go, because it's time for you to be free. I'm seeing freedom on this card. Literally, you're starting from scratch again. You're taking a leap of faith. And you know what I say about the leap of faith? It wouldn't be called a leap of faith if it wasn't just a little bit scary, right? If you're leaving a comfort zone, it's going to be a little bit scary because you're not sure about what's on the other side. But the beauty about the leap of faith is trusting yourself, trusting that you will be like the cat and land on your feet, trusting the universe. The universe has something amazing planned for you on the other side. Setting you free can only be a good thing. You really don't have to worry about that. You need to stand up for your truth, okay? There's something sneaky and shady here about this connection, or whatever it is that we're talking about, Libra. It's the devil energy here. It's a little bit toxic for you. It's a little bit unhealthy for you. And when 2 sevens come out in a reading next to each other, which they did, this indicates to me that there is something that you are questioning. Now, this can be a connection, or this can be a job, a partnership in business. There's something that you're questioning, and you're right to question it. Okay? So there's a need for you to really establish some boundaries and stand up for them. Passionately stand up for them. Really standing up for your truth, no matter what that is. And who cares what anybody else thinks? It's time for you to find your truth with this Ace of Swords. It's time for you to have this breakthrough, to find your truth and what your heart wants moving forward. No more of this imbalanced energy. It's time for you to have equal reciprocity, or it's time for you to receive where, it's like justice coming in and you're receiving everything that you didn't receive before. Just remember, it's a decision because you allowed it, You allow and you accept the love and you accept the treatment that you deep down think that you deserve. So it's a decision that you need to make. And it may be a little bit difficult if you haven't made this yet. It may be a little difficult if you're used to overgiving and you're used to this unequal situation. So there's a need for you to really establish some boundaries. Listen to that fire on the inside of you with this fire season that we've been given, this energy of fire. What is, this is the fire, the wands. What is passionately in you? Like, what makes me happy? Maybe you need to revisit. Maybe you lost yourself along the way, Libra, because there's something here that may have been controlling you. And, made you think that you couldn't get anything better, or you couldn't go in a better direction, or something like that. And so you might have lost yourself along the way. And so you may need to revisit yourself, and you may need to listen to your heart and think about what would make me happy? What do I want? What do I no longer want? And establish some boundaries and decide, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to be overextending myself. Sorry, this is the wrong card. I meant this one. Overextending myself, carrying the burden for everybody else, and leaving myself empty, basically. Empty. It's time for me to put down this burden. It's time for me to wipe that slate clean. There's something here that you're attached to that is questionable, and you've been questioning it, so this is going to be a confirmation for your intuition to let you know that you are right. Okay? It's time for you to go in a new direction. Okay, Libra, with all this fire energy. The fire energy, especially Aries, is, taking your power back. Taking charge, taking authority, and movement, movement in the right direction, movement in a new direction, letting go of what doesn't work for you, what doesn't align with you anymore. We're leaving that in the past and we're going in a new direction. And look at, you're being guided. You're being guided to relight that spark on the inside of you and go follow it. Where does it lead you? What kind of adventure can you start in Aries? What kind of an adventure? What kind of new endeavor? What kind of even just a spark of happiness that you can follow? What can you do to follow and re-spark yourself in Aries season? It's time for you. It's time for you to do this. It's time for you to leave the burdens, and it's time for you to go in a new direction. And that new direction is what is like driving you on the inside. There's something that you want to do. Do it. There's something that you're wanting to do, and your intuition has been telling you and leading you. And you may be just feeling a little bit scared because you don't know. Maybe you don't like uncertainty, right? The universe, your cards here are saying it's the uncertainty where you find that passion and that zest for life and that sense of passion and purpose, and adventure. It'll make you feel young again. It'll re-spark you. And you find adventure, and you find excitement, and you find hope and inspiration and lightness and freedom. It's your destiny. It's your destiny to go in a new direction, like that foal that I'm looking at right here. It's your destiny to take a leap of faith. And you know what's on the other side of that is more fire energy, taking your power here, getting up on your throne, realizing your worth, knowing who you are and how powerful you are. And what happens? Love and money happens. Things really change. Maybe you're struggling in love and money. It's because of what you're allowing. So a decision to take a leap of faith and go in a new direction and leave anything that doesn't serve you anymore, especially comfort zones or codependent partnerships. It leads you to have a better experience in both love and money. Also, falling in love with your new chapter. and committing to that path and committing to finding happiness and finding success in whatever it is that you're doing. But I also have good news. I have good news that comes after this decision, to put down the burdens and decide for yourself that I'm not doing that anymore. What happens? The universe responds with a gift, with good news. I see 3 gifts here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, now we've got 3. We're just missing 1 ace. I see those 3 gifts, and this is a gift. And you're going to be celebrating this gift. So it's a gift that's unexpected. And it's a gift that you're going to be celebrating. You're going to love it. You're going to fall in love with this new chapter because you've decided to set yourself free. Let's get you some advice to close out your reading, Libra. These fun little cards are from my friend Amy, Manifesting Your Greatness. And I always tag her in the comments or in the description box below, because if you want this deck, I recommend it. Advice for my Libra. Black out the media. What I love about this is like detoxing from all the outside noise. Not just the media, but the opinions and outside noise. You know, you need to do what's right for you. And you need to block out anything else. And that's what I see in this 7 of Wands, is blocking out the opinions of others, blocking out any sort of, words that tell you you're stuck or that you will never make it or anything negative. You want to block all that out, and you want to do what is right for you because you've earned it, right? You deserve it. You've been stuck long enough, right? Notice the miracles. This is that surprise that's coming in. You have miracles coming in for you. You have doors opening for you, opportunities handed to you, because you have made a choice to follow what is right for you. And I have try something new without expectations. This is coming out for a lot of the signs. Try something new without expectations literally is, taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith, Libra. It's your time. Thank you for watching, Libra. Call upon your angels if you need help, okay? Thank you for watching. I would love for you to comment below and let me know how this resonates for you, where you're at in this timeline. You all know. I just want to know who I'm reading for. So I'm sending you all the love, all the hugs, and have a great Aries season. Watch your other placements to get a full picture here, and hit that like button on the way out. I would really appreciate it. Definitely comment below and let me know who you are.